We made it to Saumlaki.
We made it.
It wasn't exactly uneventful like we'd anticipated. I was going with it being, it's going to be 30 hours and it's going to be the easiest one we've done yet.
Well, it was for half.
For the daytime, the first day, until the sunset, and then it all turned to poop.
Yeah.
And that all started from, Boo Boo, good on you. If you're seeing tails floofing in front of us, this is our dog. He has to be involved in everything. Sun was going down, and it was just the two of us because our crew got off at Darwin. And obviously I look after Hudson and Boo Boo at night time, and Craig's usually upstairs on his own. I mean, I'm there and I have a walkie-talkie and we communicate, and I can come up if I need to, but yeah, we thought we'd be best off putting a reef in, and that's where the whole saga began to unfold. I'll let you explain it in technical terms.
Yeah, well, we couldn't, we've had trouble with the reefing system. We couldn't get the back of the sail close enough to the boom, so the sail was billowing a bit, and coincidentally it broke a lazy jack line, so that's the line that holds the sail bag up to put the sail bag in. So we sort of put the sail back up to full sail again, and we were just trying to work out a strategy to when we needed to bring the main down in case the wind came up.
Yeah, we were freaking out about that, going, oh my god, what if we've got to bring it down, or what if we have to reef it and there's no sail bag to put it in, and it's windy and it's night time, and
always happens at night. But then we didn't even have to worry about that because
the universe fixed it for us.
Next minute, the splice that holds the main, let's call it a rope, halyard to the top of the mast came undone, so the main sail came crashing down the deck at 1 o'clock in the morning. And because there was no lazy jacks, it sort of spilled out the side, so
which was exactly what we were stressing about us having to bring it down, which would have been much slower than that.
Yes. So anyway, we're here to tell the tale. So we managed to, Jess comes up in pajama pants, and we're trying to, heave this
ton of sail
up onto the top of the boom so I can lash it down, but.
And it was big seas too. It was probably 3-4 metre seas at the time as well, and obviously it's dark so you don't see as well, and it was just the time.
Yeah.
At the time it was just awful, and we were really stressed about the damage that had done, because obviously we didn't know what exactly has happened as to why that sail came down. I think for us it was probably more the actual event and the timing of the event that was really bad. The outcome at the end, thankfully, was nothing that Craig and one of our little island friends from Saumlaki was able to kind of
coconut
fix.
Tree climber.
Yeah, it was a coconut tree climber, so he came
because he had to get to the top of the mast and refeed the halyard down through the middle of the mast.
Well, I was going to do it, and I said, why don't you get one of those guys out with the GoPro, and they can go up and suss it out first, because I didn't want to go up unnecessarily, because obviously we've got Hudson, so we have to contain her while the two of us are doing that. I thought I'll go up and I'll do the final part of it if I have to, but let's send him up to explore and see if it's even worth me going up, and thankfully he was able just to do it all there. So
we hope so. We actually don't know. I gave him instructions what to do, but it took about 15 minutes.
The language barrier is really hard.
Get him understand. I could put the rope up, over and down.
He was even drawing on Hudson's etch-a-sketch thing
I got
to
that
draw
because I was desperate
to show them what to do. But outcome, we made it, and thankfully no actual unrepairable damage or requirements. We were thinking we'd have to go to a main place like Sarong or something like that, and just get up there as quickly as we could to get things fixed. But no, we managed to get it all sorted in Saumlaki, and now we're underway.
All's well that ends well in the same world.
Exactly. It's amazing how quickly you forget about it though. It was so bad at the time, we were ready just to throw the towel in and go, I can't keep doing this.
And I mean, it's not. We've been saying for 2.5 years. And for that to break, which is relatively unheard of. Mind you, we don't do a lot of maintenance up the top of the mast because, I don't go up and I don't like putting Jess up. Well, I don't mind putting Jess up, but
yeah, it's just not something we've thought about. We have to.
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
It's
and of course, we've been sailing for 2.5 years, not a problem. This happens at 1 o'clock in the morning when we're crossing the Arafura Sea, and it wasn't even that windy. It was probably 20 knots.
Yeah.
Oh, 8.
I just think it was 16. A combination of things. The pressure with those reefing lines when we were trying to set them, and there was a bit of pressure on the sail.
And it was
jamming.
It was obviously it'd come undone a bit, whatever.
Possibly
so
it was wearing out or whatever, but anyway.
We should have been up there checking it out. Anyway.
Well, we've got a maintenance log down. We're going to start doing that now that we're here. We're actually going to go on to island time, which means we're just going to take our time. We're not pushing things.
And now, everybody, it's not just us. We've got lots of friends up here at the moment. People we've
waiting on parts and
everyone's waiting for an alternator, waiting for a gearbox, and all that's a sort of major stuff.
Yeah, there's heaps of stuff.
Anyway,
but.
Fingers crossed.
So now we've got our maintenance schedule, and once a week we'll go through our maintenance logs and do whatever we need to do every week, and take our time now, slow down, not pushing it. So enjoy.
Bye.
Well, we're officially cleared into Indonesia.
First night, we're on the town.
Look at this place. This is like the hotel right out from where we anchored. Our agent told us to come in here. It is so cool. We just find a gazebo, sit down, and the lady will bring us over all the menus and everything, and it's just so peaceful.
Possibly because we're the only people here, but anyway.
Doesn't matter.
It's beautiful.
It's a huge
hotel.
Oh, it's huge. And we had our agent who's freaking amazing. I won't keep raving on about it, but he had everything sorted. Like, Craig would have been dealing with him for about an hour, would have been about it. It was just under an hour, and I saw emails pop up with our stay permits. It was
I see that glad Daddy get it for you.
Oh, Hudson's in collecting flowers. Oh, that one's a very spiky plant. Look at that. He's going to get that for you. So she's been collecting a few flowers here as we've been walking. She's trying to get her little sea legs off. But, first night. Oh, look at that.
Special one, look at that.
Wow. First night as actual non-illegal immigrants into this country. So we're at Saumlaki. So we're going to organise a few... bits and pieces here, and then we're going to head up north, I think, to Here's Bug's collecting her flowers. She got a little bit scared before one of the ladies came over, but I don't think that'll last long. She'd only just woken up, so... look, you've got another beautiful flower.
A yellow one.
So we had a couple of things go wrong, as you know, on the boat, but then we think they're not as major as they were. That was more the timing that was major. So we're hoping we'll be able to fix those easily, and we'll probably head off to further north like Sarong, and then Raja as soon as possible, I think.
Jess will have to go up the mast, mind you. Jess will have to go up the mast, mind you.
Yeah.
To inspect it. We think it's still all attached up there somehow. So I'm not sure what broke, but anyway.
Oh, you want to show them the flower?
Oh, you want to show them your flower? Show the camera your flower.
All of them. It's very beautiful. So anyway, I'm up the mast, I guess. But if that's all it is to fix it, then that's not too bad a deal. So, we'll start
Where's the red one? Which is the red one? Show Daddy the red one. Red flower.
Which one's the red flower? She's looking at the camera.
Yeah,
is that it there, showing the camera? The red flower, yeah.
And where's the yellow flower? That's red.
That's red. That's beautiful.
Where's yellow?
It's yellow.
Yes.
That is perfect.
Yes.
Oh, she's learning her colours now. We thought she might have been colourblind for a while because she just didn't seem to pick up on the colours, but that was early on, obviously.
No, she was obviously ignoring us.
Yeah, that's it.
She knew.
But she knew.
She doesn't like playing games.
No, she doesn't. But anyway, all right. Well, we're going to enjoy some dinner soon and relax. We've got a gift for our special agent who is literally, I call him a special agent. He was pretty damn good. Our luck is changing, that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, as long as it's not on the boat.
Everything to do with land. Anyway, all right, well, we'll share our dinner with you.
Now that's what I call a beer.
Oh my God, you can't even get your
How
hands
long
around
has this been
it.
going on for?
I know, we were living in the wrong place, that's for sure. And super exciting, which is going to be so controversial. Plastic straws.
No.
It means they're not going to disintegrate in 3 minutes. I'm in heaven. Let's move. Well, our feet have touched dry land, and here we are at this amazing hotel in Saumlaki. Our agent told us to anchor down here as opposed to in the hub of the city, and boy, it was a much better option. We were able to sneak in here before we were even checked in and get a beautiful dinner cooked for us, and boy was it cheap. Craig was stoked with the big beers that he got too. Been a while for him. We enjoyed some land time, getting our sea legs off and just exploring. Hudson was trying so hard to stay steady. And here is our beautiful agent. He was so fabulous. I could not recommend him more highly. He was just so helpful and accommodating. Anyone wants the details, let me know. Our first night off the boat in Saumlaki. Out for dinner and come back to this beautiful sunset. Wow. This place is magic. Repairs. First of many by the...
Well, this is the old head sail and the other Code Zero. It's 18 years old. So it's well and truly past its use by date, and it also, the modern sails have UV protection around the bottom of them, so when you wrap them up, old ones don't. So literally this is just like paper, and it ripped, and I just had to move and it ripped. So we're going to have to buy a new one, of course, but that's about...
I don't know yet. We're getting some quotes on that, so hopefully...
Under $10,000. Yeah, so, which is about 9,999 more than we have.
All that we want to spend.
But, yeah, so I'm just patching this as best I can. Like, I've got a whole bunch of sail tape, which really is only just sticky tape. So it really should be stitched down here. The tape should be stitched. I do have some sail thread, but really it really needs to be machined. Me doing a hand stitch along there.
I feel you're just going to waste time and supplies, considering we're in Indonesia, so I don't know how easy it is to get this sort of stuff again.
Yeah,
anyway.
Well, probably old mate it's wrong, sounds like it. Sorry about that, viewers.
Yeah, this is the usual attire. Doesn't matter, it could be winter, I feel you'd still be walking around in that.
European swimming togs.
Oh,
here's the bub. Come to see what we're doing, Annie?
Yeah, she's got... Oh, you want some of my water? You can have some. You enjoy.
Sheets everywhere inside. We decided he couldn't hold on, so...
Well, in all fairness, we weren't paying a lot of attention to him, and normally he stands up and indicates he wants to get off the bed, and in turn we were too busy talking and jibber-jabbering, and Hudson was, hanging out with us, that we did not notice him wanting to go down. So yes, sweetheart. Apples, yeah. She's got some apples. Anyway.
She says it's yum.
It is yum. Yeah, she likes that.
All right, so I'll do that. We're waiting on someone to climb up the mast for us. God, goodness knows when that'll happen. It's been a couple of days already. We still don't know what
the issue is.
The issue is up there. So until we get someone up there, if he's not here today, I'll get Jess to
go up.
No, to get me to pull me up. But
wow, that'll be interesting.
Well, someone's got to do it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
That's our day.
I'll keep on
sail patching and washing.
I've done a little bit of work to the lazy jacks. The lazy jacks that broke. Bought a brand new Dyneema cord, so I think the braking strain's 2 ton. But they go through little rollers, and the attachment to the roller is metal, so it's quite sharp. So when there's some pressure on it,
if it slips like out the side, I don't like them. But anyway.
So, but anyway, I put some, had some plastic pipe, water pipe for the water maker, and I've used some of that to try and protect the cord. So hopefully that'll work. Oh, Hudson!
Yum! She wants me to come back in them.
Yeah. Okay, well, Hudson's calling Mum.
We'll go do a bit more of a video on the sailbags and sail later.
Yeah, well, hopefully now that I've fixed the lazy jacks, we can at least get the sail into a bag.
Yes, baby, I'm coming, yes.
Which would be nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. We got to still run it up the mast, so.
Oh yeah, but at least it's in the bag.
Yes, yeah. So we've come into shore. Captain tying the dinghy off. We were told to come to this hotel to tie it off, and it looks like everyone's got the memo. So there's a few tenders here, quite a few wrecks out there. They just sort of like run aground. Apparently over there's the market, so I'm gonna head over there and have a bit of a look and see. We're gonna get some fresh fruit and veg, and Hudson is ready to go, aren't you? Hey, go and explore. Craig's been in town, but we haven't. He had to do all the, he came in with the agent, but we did not. So this will be our first time. So we're just cruising through this hotel. I don't even know if this is the way we're supposed to go, but oh wow.
The staff quarters.
It's pretty cool though. Just at your head height. Buggy's already packed into her little thing there. She's picked a flower already. And here we are. Hudson, hi, you got your flower. Alright.
Okay, we'll walk down this way towards the wall.
This little shop. Hudson's already bought something. No surprises there. Doing the scenic tour. Bug's got a little... What'd you get from the shop, Hudson? Show us what you got. You got some duckies. They're going to go good in your special float, aren't they? Out the back of the boat.
Oh.
It's hot, isn't it, Daddy?
Yes.
It's very hot. We're off to the markets this morning. Boo Boo has to stay here. Someone's dressed and ready, but not in a good mood. We just need to get fruit and veg, don't we? Maybe a few other bits and pieces, because we are hopefully going to get our table top today and we can check out. Yay!
Oh, yeah. Check out and go and get some no wind areas. So
yeah, check that. Hudson's got a...
Okay,
all right, let's go. Oh, so today is local market day. We are heading into town to get some fresh fruit and veg. We explored the town a little bit the day before, so we found a really good place to anchor, or tie off the dinghy, I should say. And you tie off to a local hotel. It's so random. You just kind of walk up there and walk through. No one says anything. I guess it's just a done thing. So it felt odd the first time we went, but yep, that's where you go. So we're cruising in there and we're a fair way away, considering where all the other boats have anchored, but our agent had recommended that and we're kind of glad we did. It does get really shallow really quickly. Apparently this dock doesn't have any issues with the tides, which is good. Craig has been high and dry once before where we are, and thankfully we don't have to worry about that today. But yeah, we're going to go in there and check out these markets. I'm a little excited and nervous. I don't really know what to expect. I've never been to anything like this. I hear it's pretty hectic and noisy and a lot going on, so I guess we'll just have to see, hey? Just wandering to the markets. Cool. Go around this side of the truck. Seriously, this place never stops. You hear music, you hear everything all night. Wow, there!
Okay, back on board after a little market run. I won't. There's Hudson. Yeah, we can't show too much of her at the moment because she doesn't have a nappy on. She's doing some potty training. She's doing very well, and that's what we come back with. So we got a great big bowl of fruit. So we found only one store. There's so many stores. There's probably, I don't know, 100 all selling the same thing. But we managed to find one store that actually sold sort of dare I say it, a variety of fruit. So not just your bananas and pawpaws and your usual tropical stuff. They had apples, pears, mandarins, and we've got a pineapple and a melon. So Hudson loves her fruit, so that'll keep her in fruit for a little while.
2 mandarins already.
Already eaten 2 mandarins. Oops, you're gonna have to put a little fuzzy thing on the bottom there, like pan down. Yeah. So we'll go back in this afternoon, another couple of things, and we've got all the sail fixed yesterday. I can't put it up because it's too windy, so there's other things I need to do with it and attach, but we're probably going to try and check out.
So here is our mainsail. We have still not done a thing with it since our disaster heading across the Arafura Sea. As you can see, it's still all tied down and strapped on tightly. The first thing we need to do is send somebody up the mast to just check out exactly what happened at the top of that mast, whether it was just a halyard snapping or whether there's some other damage. We've organised with our agent to get a local coconut tree climber to come. He's not going to climb the mast, we're going to put him in the bosun safely and send him up there, but we thought this was the best idea so he could check it out first with the GoPro on his head, give us a really good idea of exactly what needs to be done up there, and if it's something complicated then myself or Craig will go up, usually myself, but there he is at the top of the mast and he fixed it. Woohoo! So Craig's back in doing the checkout, which is just giving us a clearance permit in order to cruise around Indonesia, and we're going to leave tomorrow morning. So I found a cool little hidden beach, it's called, just down from where we are, so we'll probably just stop in there for an hour or so, get some footage, go for a bit of a swim and have an explore, and then we'll keep moving. So we'll be heading kind of like east and then north up to Raja Ampat, so we're pretty excited about that. I mean, it's been a beautiful time here in Saumlaki, like everyone is so friendly and we've really enjoyed it, but it's also nice to start exploring and get moving. It's been a bit windy here, so every day is kind of a little bit windy, but that's just what to expect. But it could be a long day for Craig because the tides here make things very difficult. You can only really go in, you need at least a metre, we sort of like about a metre, 1.1 metres under us to go in and out of there, otherwise you're in the mud. So high tide was this morning, but by the time he gets back it may be low tide and then he'll have to stay till high tide again. So I don't know, I've made sure he had plenty of cash so we can just go sit up at the hotel and have beers because they're nice and cheap. Hudson and I are just here amusing ourselves, so we're playing. We've got all of our paints out today, so we're going to do some painting. We've done some lovely paintings over there, haven't we, Hudson? You've been painting. She just enjoys stacking the paint pots back into this thing the most, so I've been covered in it obviously. It's a bit messy, but anyway, it'll keep her amused for a while and I'm enjoying it too. So these are the sort of things we just get up to on the boat. I try and find something, every hour or so we try to do something different. I mean, we've already been up, we've had some watermelon and fruit, and then we've been playing in her little pond, as we call it, and then all that static was Craig calling me on the walkie-talkie, because we use walkie-talkies when he's inshore because he doesn't have roaming on his phone. We only put it on mine. But anyway, so we just try and find many different things to amuse ourselves. Day in the life of us. It's our last night in Saumlaki. This is our usual afternoon activity. We bring her out, she usually runs around, jumps on the trampoline, and we go moon spotting, which you can see it up there, almost behind the clouds. Oh yes! Wow, what are you doing? Jump, jump, jump! That's the town of Saumlaki is over there. That's the port and the town. There's quite a few shipwrecks actually. This is another big giant one right here. Ran aground. It gets quite shallow quite quickly. And just there is the hotel that we've been frequenting because it's really handy and easy for the agent. Oh no! Do you hurt yourself? Oh, here, babe. Oh no. Well, Craig's on afternoon exercise duty and I'm filming. There's the beautiful town of Saumlaki off in the distance. There's not many boats in the anchorage. There's only a couple we've seen since we've been here. Everyone does travel over to this region much earlier than we did, but anyway, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Hudson's, she's telling me that Boo Boo has been a naughty boy. He's hanging over the edge of the bow, which does give me grey hairs because all he needs to do is sleep and he's in the water, and I'm not really sure what the process would be in order to try to get him out of there, but it would be a frantic dash. Oh, and there it is, the moon. That is her favourite thing. lucky, hey, that we live on the water and we get to see these beautiful skies every single day and night. So she's always going to be seeing the moon. Now we've swapped out. I'm on duty now. It's usually a two-person affair. As you can see, there's some shipwrecks there that I mentioned earlier. Oh, now we're watching the moon. So there's so many things that go on the boat in the afternoon, and it's just these little things you take for granted, right? You know, just lying on the trampoline and being able to see the beautiful sky, the sunset, the moon. Yeah, we're so lucky, honestly. Oh, goodness, there's Boo Boo again. Sticking his head over the edge. I mean, my goodness, when is this dog going to learn? Obviously, I'm not paying attention to him. Oh, she's pretty pleased in herself having seen that moon. But yeah, this is our afternoons. We try to do this on a regular basis in order to, you know, give her some outdoor time, mainly when we're on anchor, and it's obviously safe to do so. She is always tethered to us. It just helps give us peace of mind, really. She's pretty agile on the boat, but yeah, it's just nice to know she can't go over. We don't have the netting around the side of the boat, so this is kind of our way of keeping her from, you know, accidentally slipping and falling in. But it is very, very busy. There is never a dull moment. Even when she goes to sleep, there is never a dull moment. We end up trying to do 50 things at once just in order to, you know, make up for the day that we have had managing her and managing the boat. But anyway, that's the end of our beautiful day and our time in Saumlaki. We are leaving tomorrow morning, and apparently the east coast of Indonesia, which is where we're heading, is meant to be the best place to explore in regards to the magnificent nature and beauty of the country. So we're really excited to do that. So stay tuned, guys. There should be some amazing footage to come. We hope you enjoy our travels.
The checkout process. The checkout process was probably easier than the check-in, which you'd think it would be. But yeah, I just, you know, the most of the time was spent waiting for
our
agent. So anyway, he pulled up on his Harley Davidson, as he calls it. We ducked down to the quarantine guy, who gave us our exit permit, our sanitation permit, strangely enough, and our medicine permit, strangely enough. But anyway, that was a couple of new documents, and then we went to the harbour master. He photocopied them, and then we're basically 24 hours and we're out of there.
And with Boo Boo, for people who want to know about travelling with a dog, well, leaving Australia was easy. We just did all of his typical vet checks, you know, made sure his vaccinations were up to date. We did have to do a rabies shot, and then it was a month later we had to have a blood test to make sure it was in his system or whatever. And then just a health certificate from the vet, which was all done at the one time. And then we had to show them that here, and then they just had a vet come onto the boat, took one look at him. I mean, he's a floofer. Asked his name, how old he was, who was the owner, and then asked how much he cost us later, because he's quite the pampered pooch. And he just issued us with a certificate, which means we don't have to go through that process anywhere else in Indonesia, so we just have to show that. And hopefully that'll also be current for when we leave Indonesia to the next place as the vet certificate. So that was really, it was really quite simple. So I know this is a third world country or so they say, and it's a tier 3 or something in relation to animals, but yeah, it was
almost
a fairly
as bad as you can get. There's rabies everywhere.
Yeah, well, they said don't bring. Oh, hello. Having some fruit.
Oh, what is it?
Oh.
Lollipop.
Lollipop. Oh,
No,
yes, she's got a beautiful lollipop. I'll get you a lollipop. So basically they told us Boo Boo's not allowed to go on shore, not because he's not allowed on shore, but because of the dogs on shore that would potentially be of risk to him. So anyway, so travelling with an animal, pretty simple process.
Yep.
All right, well, on that note, I better go get the lollipop.
Thank you for watching, and please support us by clicking the subscribe button below.